Kingdom Live News. Breaking news. Resurrection power of Christ surging across the globe. This is Kingdom Live News. I am your anchor, Grace Emmanuel. The date today is eternally now. We interrupt the routine broadcasts of fear, despair, and decay with this breaking kingdom alert. Across continents, nations, and cultures, a supernatural surge of power is being experienced. Reports are pouring in from every region on earth. The same resurrection power that raised Jesus Christ from the dead, Romans 8 verse 11, is now actively transforming lives. This is not a rumor. It's not a revival contained to one corner of the world. It's a global resurrection awakening. Headlines from heaven and earth. 1. Power that raised Jesus is alive today. Heaven has released a divine force. The very power that rolled the stone away and lifted Christ from the tomb has not diminished. It is alive, it is active, and it is unstoppable. That power is the same as the mighty strength he exerted when he raised Christ from the dead. Ephesians 1:19-20. 2. This resurrection power now lives in believers in Christ Jesus. From urban cities to rural villages to rural villages, testimonies abound. Ordinary people once dead in sin are now empowered by the Spirit of Christ, walking in boldness. Holy, if the Spirit of Him who raised Jesus from the dead is living in you, He will also give life to your mortal bodies. Romans 8:11. 3. New life is breaking out worldwide. Hospitals, prisons, families, and broken lives are being radically renewed. Addiction chains are breaking. Hope is rising in the darkest places. Dead dreams are being resurrected. The global testimony is loud and clear. I once was dead, but now I live. 4. Power to overcome sin and death is breaking out worldwide. No longer do sin and death reign. The tomb is empty, and so are the strongholds of darkness. Believers everywhere in the globe are walking in freedom, purity, and victory, because the resurrection power of Jesus Christ defeats the grave. 5. Power to fulfill God's purposes. Local churches, missionaries, marketplace leaders, students, artists, and intercessors across the globe are being energized with divine purpose. The same power that commissioned the apostles is now mobilizing kingdom sons and daughters to preach, teach, heal, restore, and build, all for the glory of God the Son, Jesus the Christ. This is happening now worldwide, in every city and in every country.
Global quotes. Here are global quotes from individuals experiencing the resurrection power of Christ, featuring voices across cultures and generations who have encountered His transformative, life-giving power. Africa. The gospel is not good news unless it is preached, and when it is preached, it brings life, resurrection life. I have seen the dead rise, but more importantly, I have seen the spiritually dead come alive in Christ. Asia. Our old history ends with the cross. Our new history begins with the resurrection. It is not self-effort, but resurrection power that produces the Christian life. North America. The resurrection blasts apart the finality of death, providing an alternative to the stifling, settling dust of death, and opens the way to new life. South America. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is still alive, and I have seen Him heal, deliver, and raise people into new life. There is no gospel without the resurrection power. Europe. There is no pit so deep that God's love is not deeper still. The resurrection of Jesus proves that no matter how dark our tomb is, light will find us. Australia. Resurrection power isn't just for Easter, it's for every broken heart, every weary soul, every believer rising again daily in His strength. Middle East. The greatest miracle is not physical healing, but the resurrection of a dead soul through Jesus. I have seen Muslims turn to Christ and rise to new life, risking everything for the one who conquered death. India. I am not preaching a dead Christ, but the living one. His resurrection power transformed a proud heart into a servant. That is my witness. United Kingdom. The resurrection changes everything. It means my failures are not final, my fears are not forever, and my life has a future, powered by Christ's victory. I felt the chains break off while I prayed. I knew it was resurrection power. I've never been so alive. It's as if Christ Himself breathed into me.
Kingdom Declaration. This is not a movement of man. It's the work of the living God. The life-giving, sin-breaking, hope-restoring power of Jesus Christ is taking center stage. This is global. This is spiritual. This is unstoppable. What you need to know. If you're in Christ, resurrection power is in you. It is active now, not someday, not just in heaven. This power isn't just emotional, it's transformational. You are part of God's global resurrection story. Stay tuned for more updates from around the world. Healings, deliverances, salvations, and supernatural breakthroughs as the power that raised Jesus from the dead continues to turn the world right side up. This is Kingdom Live News, where the gospel is always breaking, always living, and always victorious. He is not here. He has risen. Luke 24:6. Jesus lives. So do we.